South Korea's foreign minister explains how the country contained COVID-19. Hello everyone, welcome back to Amit Media. Please stay tuned and watch till the end and don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment for future topics. Despite the sudden spike in infections, South Korea is now winning the fight against the COVID-19 coronavirus. Regions shared doctors and opened their hospitals to each other's patients, testing it at the heart of the country's coronavirus strategy. It doesn't matter that my country is stabilizing and coming to grips with this, says South Korean Foreign Minister Kang Kyung-hwa, explaining the approach her country has taken to the coronavirus outbreak at a virtual World Economic Forum COVID Task Force meeting. The world must overcome this together. Since its first confirmed case of COVID-19 in late January, South Korea has shown determination in the face of the virus that appears to be paying off. From a sudden spike in the number of cases to its decision to implement widespread testing, South Korea has shown itself able to respond quickly and decisively. We acted early, but much of it surprised us, especially how fast it moves, the foreign minister explains. The first 30 cases identified in South Korea were handled in a steady and diligent manner, but that all changed with the appearance of patient 31. After that, it just exploded. Containing the spread became difficult. Our sense of the crisis at that time was like the sense of the crisis in many European countries who are fighting the infection today, a feeling of being overwhelmed. Super spreader. Between the 19th of January and 18th of February, South Korea had recorded a total of 30 cases and no deaths. That slowly increased and infections soon changed. The 18th of February was the day that it recorded its 31st case. Within 10 days, there were more than 2,300 cases. Patient 31 was what is known as a super spreader, someone who passes the infection on to a large number of people. In the days of her diagnosis, she traveled to crowded spots in the city of Daegu and the capital Seoul. She was then involved in a minor traffic accident and checked into hospital. And while a patient there, she attended church service on two occasions and went for a lunch in a hotel with a friend. Despite developing a fever, in just a few days after she was diagnosed with the coronavirus, hundreds of people at the church she had attended and in the surrounding areas tested positive. Super spreaders like patient 31 enable a virus to take hold and act as a fuel for an outbreak. Joined up response. Although the rapidity with which COVID-19 took hold in South Korea initially surprised authorities, well-established strategies were soon put into place. But you need to plan and stay one step ahead, says Foreign Minister Kang. We took an all-government approach. The Prime Minister created a task force of all government ministries and crucially all regional and city governments too. We are all a very devolved democracy. This joined-up strategy involving the different regional authorities around the country soon paid off. When one region ran out of hospital beds, we asked other provinces to open up beds in their hospitals. When it ran out of doctors, we asked doctors in other regions to help, she continues. Testing times. Foreign Minister Kang also explains that being open with the people and securing their trust is vitally important. The key to our success has been an absolute transparency with the public, sharing every detail of how this virus is evolving and how it is spreading and what the government is doing about it, warts and all. In 2015, the country experienced a sudden and unexpected outbreak of MERS, Middle Eastern Respiratory Syndrome, which is also caused by coronavirus. It was the largest MERS outbreak outside of the Middle East and led to 185 confirmed cases in South Korea. It also led to a firm belief that testing should form a central part of any response to a viral epidemic. So when COVID-19 hit South Korea, testing became the course of action that seems to have set the country apart from other nations. Testing is absolutely critical with a fast-traveling virus like this, says Kang. We have tested over 350,000 cases so far. Some patients are tested many times before they are released, so we can say they are fully cured. Altogether, we're talking about 1 out of 145 or 1 out of 150 people having been tested so far. Looking ahead. Unlike Italy, China, and the UK, and parts of the US, there was no lockdown in South Korea. It did, however, close its schools. There have been many postponed attempts at reopening them, but reopen they must, according to Foreign Minister Kang. Okay guys, that is it for today's video. If you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment for future topics. Until next time, stay safe.